first got this mare, she had never been asked to back out of a trailer before, and the first couple times I asked her to do it, she was very stiff, very shaky. She would step down and then she'd panic and jump right back in. So I decided to make this video to not only help her, but help other people and horses that may have the same problem. I started with her just asking her to trust me with where I wanted to back her. I used a hill first and asked her to back down the hill. Some horses will be reluctant to even do this part, so of course they would be scared to step down out of a trailer. But she handled that very well, going that way. So then I turned her around and I'm going to ask her to trust me the opposite way and back up the hill. So she really passed the first two tests pretty easily, and I was very happy with that. So I decided to pick it up a notch and ask her to back over a pole on the ground. Now, you would think that this really isn't that big of a deal, but think about it. This is an object that is in one of the horse's blind spots. I mean, she can't really see where she's placing each individual foot directly behind her. And she feels that log, and she says she would rather avoid it. But I asked her to trust me and trust in where I want to put her feet, because I'll be asking her to back out of the trailer, and that's really a trust exercise. She's going to have to trust me that I'm not going to let her step into something harmful. So it takes her a little bit to really think about this, and you can tell that she's not comfortable with it, but I just continue to ask her to trust and ask her to try, and eventually she does try. It's a bit of a cheat because she only steps over the log really with one foot, but it is a step in the right direction, and I'm using it to build her confidence. It's interesting to see that the second time I asked her, she did almost the exact same thing that she did before, where she kind of cheated with that one foot. I let it slide again as another confidence booster, because I can see that she's trying, and I appreciate it. I want her to know that. But this time around, I'm going to try to avoid letting her do that and see where it takes us. I would really like to see her step over the log somewhere in the middle, straight back with both feet. No cheating. And you can see here, now that I'm not letting her get around the log with one foot like that, that she's reluctant again. She's not real sure if she is ready for this. And there she does it, kind of on accident, but she does it nonetheless. So it counts. We do this several more times because I want to make sure that she is absorbing the lesson and is really learning that she can trust me with where I want to put her feet. And she gets much, much easier with it now. When I feel like she's got a good handle on the other tests, I go ahead and bring in the trailer, and I ask her to come in. She knows how to load nicely. She travels nicely. She just doesn't back out as nicely as I would like her to. So here I go ahead and ask her to back up, and she gets very stiff. She gets nervous. She gets a little shaky sometimes and doesn't always want to even try it. But here you can see that she's starting to search for that step. She knows it's there. She knows that I can direct her and she can trust me. And she's still shaky about it, but she tries it and she does a good job. I'm very pleased with that. But I feel like her confidence could be boosted a little bit more. So I ask her to step in with just 1 or 2 front feet at a time. And then I don't let her go any further. I let her pause right there. And then I back her out. So if your horse is really unsure about this, even after the groundwork exercises, I would recommend doing some of this. Just asking her to step in and step out. Step in and step out. 1 or 2 feet at a time. Maybe get a 3rd foot up there if you can. There, she gave me all 4. But little baby steps at a time to help build their confidence up. Really, really makes a world of difference.